Out of the pandemic.
A warning tonight as COVID cases continue to climb due to the Omicron subvariant BA2.
As CBS 2's Allie Bauman tells us, the city health commissioner says take precautions if you're planning to gather with family and friends.
It's a quiet Friday at the COVID testing tent in Times Square, but Jared McFarland is staying diligent. He's one of the few getting tested here ahead of the holiday weekend.
Since I've seen an uptick in numbers in New York, I'm just trying to be on my P's and Q's, and I'm going to see a friend for her 30th birthday today, so don't want that to be a celebration ruined by COVID.
The city health department is urging New Yorkers to get tested before and after attending any gatherings this weekend, and quote, certainly before choosing to remove your mask at a holiday gathering. Commissioner Ashwin Vasan told our Marsha Kramer this earlier in the week.
Make sure that you're negative when you walk into your family gathering, and then of course get tested in the following days to make sure that you weren't exposed.
While New York City is still at a low COVID alert level, cases are rising. The latest data shows 5 neighborhoods have positivity rates over 10%, 4 of which are in Manhattan.
Personally, right now, I don't feel like I'm too likely to get COVID, but, I don't want to be spreading it for people who are more vulnerable than me.
Meanwhile, some COVID restrictions in Broadway theaters could be eased at the end of the month. The Broadway League announced Friday that many of the 41 theaters will no longer require vaccinations after April 30th. The league is, however, extending the current mask requirement for audiences through at least May 31st.
And I think the masks help us feel relatively safe.
Whatever it's going to take for us to keep the theaters open so that we can continue to enjoy shows.
If they were not checking for vaccines, would that affect whether you felt comfortable or not?
Probably. I think for a little bit. As seniors, I think we need to have that extra security.
But as for whether that would keep Wendy Campbell away from the theater,
I think it probably would, depending on what the show was.
Broadway masking protocols for this summer will be announced next month. Meantime, the state health department says New Yorkers should consider wearing a mask if gathering in an indoor public space this holiday weekend. In the theater district, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.